Have you ever felt like you're running on a treadmill, working incredibly hard but staying in the exact same place? This is Alex. Alex is a 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt. He's sitting in his modern, sunlit apartment office, surrounded by stacks of productivity books that haven't quite worked yet. He feels the weight of his own routines, a cycle starting new projects only to abandon them weeks later. The frustration isn't about the lack of effort. It's about a fundamental disconnect between what he does and who he thinks he is. He's stuck in the trying phase, never reaching the being phase. Today, we're going to explore why Alex and many of us struggle to make changes that actually stick. The secret to lasting change isn't about setting bigger goals. It's about understanding the layers of behavior change. Most people focus on the what, the outcomes, like losing weight or writing a book. Alex, our 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt, looks at his blank computer screen, wishing he was more disciplined. But beneath the outcomes lie the processes, the systems we build. And at the very core, the deepest layer is identity. This is the set of beliefs you hold about yourself. If your identity doesn't shift, any change in behavior will be temporary at best. You are effectively a person trying to act like someone else, and your brain knows it. The conflict begins when your new desired habits clash with your old story. Alex, our 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt, tries to go for a run at 6 a.m. As the cold air hits him, his internal monologue starts screaming. "I'm just not an athlete," it says. "I'm a night owl. I'm lazy. I'm not built for this." This internal resistance is your identity trying to protect itself. Your brain craves consistency, even if that consistency is self-sabotaging. When you say, "I'm trying to quit smoking," you still identify as a smoker. The conflict isn't with the world. It's a civil war happening inside your own mind. Every time you tell yourself, "I'm just not that type of person," you're reinforcing a mental cage. Alex, the 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt, sits on his sofa, scrolling through social media, watching others succeed where he fails. He feels the sting of cognitive dissonance, the discomfort of wanting something that his current self doesn't believe he deserves. This is the puttering phase, where you do minor tasks to feel busy without actually changing the core of your being. You might buy the gear, join the gym, or purchase the software, but the mirror still reflects the same person who feels like an imposter. The struggle is real because the identity is rooted in years of past evidence. But here is the turning point. Identity is not a birthright, it is a choice. The breakthrough occurs when Alex, our 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt, realizes that every action he takes is a vote for the person he wants to become. It's not about the marathon, it's about the person who puts on their shoes. He stands up from the sofa, his expression shifting from doubt to determination. He realizes that he doesn't need to be a writer to write a sentence. He just needs to write a sentence to be a writer. This shift from outcome-based to identity-based thinking changes the game. It removes the pressure of the mountain and focuses on the single step. Alex starts small, casting votes for his new self every single day. Today, Alex, the 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt, isn't trying to fix his life. He is simply sitting at his desk and typing for 5 minutes. Each keystroke is a small win. These small wins are the evidence his brain needs to rewrite its internal script. He isn't trying to be productive, he is being a person who values work. He isn't trying to be healthy, he is being a person who respects his body. The repetitive nature of these small, consistent actions begins to bridge the gap between his current reality and his future potential. This isn't just motivational fluff, it's biology. As Alex, our 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt, continues his new habits, his brain undergoes neuroplasticity. New neural pathways are being forged, making the new behaviors easier and the old ones more difficult to access. He starts to feel a sense of pride rather than a sense of chore. Pride is the fuel of identity change. When you're proud of a specific aspect of your identity, you're more likely to maintain the habits associated with it. He looks at his reflection and sees someone who follows through. The person in the navy blue t-shirt is no longer a stranger to success. He is the architect of it. 6 months later, the transformation is undeniable. We see Alex, the 30-year-old man with short dark hair, rectangular glasses, wearing a simple navy blue t-shirt, walking through a vibrant park with a notebook in hand. He isn't the same man we met at the start. His environment has changed because his internal world has changed. The books on his shelves are now filled with his own notes and reflections. He doesn't have to try to be disciplined anymore because discipline has become his default setting. He has successfully navigated the psychology of identity change by proving to himself through 1,000 tiny actions that he is exactly who he wanted to be. The treadmill has stopped, and he is finally moving forward.
Your identity is the story you tell yourself, and you are the author. If you want to change your life, stop focusing on the results and start focusing on the identity. Who do you want to be? What would that person do today? Start with one small vote. If you found this journey helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more deep dives into the psychology of success. Leave a comment below. What is one vote you're casting for your new identity today? Remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It happens one decision at a time. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.